All right, welcome to your first lesson, and if it's an online lesson, we're here. So today we are following up with how to follow instructions, and we're also going to have an example of a integrated lesson, in this case with science. So as you saw by the preview video, we're working with sunflowers. So if I sound like an accordion, I'm sorry, I'm getting over a really bad cold. So we are looking at an illustration of what are called inflorescences of flowers. And these are different ways flowers can be arranged on a stem. And you can notice that the big yellow one is the one that we're going to be looking at today because it's a composite flower. Now, a composite flower, like a sunflower, is simple in that it has a head, a disc, okay, and in the center, there's a lot of smaller flowers. It's actually composed of smaller flowers all working together to look like a big flower because they attract pollinators better that way. So they have learned to make sunflower seeds over and over and over again working together. Now this looks really great on the outside, but we're going to be doing an illustration not only the outside, but also a dissection of the inside. There it is. Because this is also a head or capitulum demonstration of an inflorescence. Yes, when I do these kind of co-teaches, either with Miss Richards or Miss Biles or Mr. B or Miss Reese, Hayward, all them, this is how we work it. So let's get started. If you are at home, I want you to get some coloring supplies. I'm actually going to be working with crayons because my studio is being redone, and it's really hard for me to find stuff in all the boxes that we had to take out of my studio. So I brought some crayons from work and some watercolors. So if you want to work in crayon and watercolors, be my guest. If you simply have a pencil or markers or colored pencils, that's fine too. This is all about following instructions in my videos. So I have a watercolor actually right here of 3 different examples of how we can mix together media. All of them have watercolor in them, but this is straight up watercolor, this is watercolor with colored pencil, and then this is watercolor with permanent marker. And today I'm going to mix watercolor with crayons. Like I said, if you do not have those, do not worry. So let's turn to a fresh page in my book. All right, we are actually going to be starting in the bottom left-hand corner of our paper. And not terribly tall. I want you to have something that looks kind of like a football goal. Field goal for 3. And I want you to put kind of a thicker base at it. We're going to add the sepals, or these interesting green petals that you might find on the underside of flower. Roses have them. Dandelions have them. Not all flowers have sepals, though. And we're going to come in from one side of the goalpost, in, make a hump, go back down, and back to the other side. Now we have the stage ready for our capitulum, or head of our sunflower. There are 2 different types of composite flowers inside of this, the little ones. The sunflower is just a group of them. And we're going to put 2 seeds on the very edge. From these seeds, I want you to draw a petal. And it could look like a diamond. That's fine. Coming from those seeds. To the side, and you'll see these with botanical or posters that have to deal with plants.